Okay, good evening and welcome to Shiva YouTube, Iyun Mitzion. Today we're discussing Perek Tet Zion, Mishnah Zion. I want to talk about the Mishnah states in one of the three halachas over here. The last halacha, Val Akro Shalotishach. You're allowed to take a bowl, an earthenware cleat. You're allowed to turn it over on a scorpion, right? So it shouldn't be able to move, right? You place a bowl over the scorpion, it's not going to be able to move so much. If it's like a metal bowl or a glass bowl, it'll be stuck there, so it can't go and bite you and maybe potentially kill you. The chiddush of this Mishnah is that even if the kli is muksa, you're allowed to do it because it's sort of kufo. But the Gemara comments at the end, the Mishnah comments, this right? This incident happened that someone turned a bowl over a scorpion in a place, Arabian Peninsula. He went to the Emirates, and there were scorpions there. And when he heard about the story, he says, I'm choshish, I'm doubtful, I'm not sure whether he's chayav achadas or not. Now, why should be chayav achadas over here? There's no reason to be chayav achadas over here. I mean, there's a possible look of seda over here, of trapping it, but normally trapping something so that it doesn't bite you is a practical purpose. It's not a commercial purpose. We're not talking about hiring a professional exterminator to get rid of scorpions over here. This is an unprofessional job, and therefore an unprofessional job is not a business-like transaction. So why is he kosher mechada? So that's what I'd like to offer is that really, if you want to stop the scorpion from biting, you should kill it, right? Why are you trapping it, right? If it's dangerous and it's sakanat nefashos, even if it's not sakanat nefashos, because it's not the type of scorpion that kills. I don't know if there are certain scorpions that are more lethal than not. Or there's no chance it's going to bite you because you're wearing shoes or something like that, or you know how to run very fast. You should be killing it, and that's the personal way of dealing with it. You shouldn't, and like I mentioned, it's not a malacha of netilas neshama of killing something when you're doing it for a personal purpose. It shouldn't hurt you. That's not a malacha. Killing an animal, commercially, so you should get the meat, a cow, so you should get the meat, and you should be able to sell the meat commercially, and the brisket and the ribs, and you want to sell it to a butcher. That's a problem. But here in Netilas Neshama, he shouldn't. So that's what he's saying. The reason he's kosher mechada is because really, you're right. For personal uses, not business-like transactions, business-like ways, you're allowed to do malachas on Shabbos, or things that seemingly should be malachas, not called malacha on Shabbos. Here, since you should have killed it and you choose to trap it, so it becomes like you become an exterminator, right? You become someone who, right? The proper way to dispose of this akrov is to kill it, to step on it, to kill it. To trap it is something that's unnecessary over here. When it's unnecessary to do, and right, it looks, and really because you had the option of killing, you didn't kill it, right? So therefore, it turns into a commercial uh, endeavor over here. It's a commercial endeavor, and just like an exterminator, even though you don't have to be a professional exterminator to be chayav malacha seda, you have to do things a way a professional exterminator would do, and only an exterminator, right? You might kill a scorpion, but trapping a scorpion is something that maybe an exterminator would do. So seda is not the preferred method of dealing with it over here, and therefore it turns into a commercial activity, and that's why it's prohibited on Shabbos. He wasn't sure he's prohibited on Shabbos because he's not sure. It depends on the circumstances. It depends on whether you have the ability to kill it or not. Right? He wasn't sure exactly what the deal. That's why he says choshesh mechatzam. I'm not sure if he's chayav achatas because it could be over there. It was very dangerous. The only thing you could do very quickly was turn a bowl over, and that's a bowl on top of it to prevent it from going and biting someone. So if that's your only option, then you should do that, and it's not a malacha. The question is when he said maybe you didn't need to do that, maybe you could have just killed it, and therefore if you trapped it, it would be a problem. A malacha on Shabbos. Hope you enjoyed tonight's share. See you in the next one.